Namaste, friends and family, Venus lovers, soul tribe. It is Dr. Danny. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to all the new subscribers to my channel. What a wonderful surge of energy that we had with that last full moon video. I really appreciate the support and all the kind words that you have left me and given me. I even appreciate the tropical astrologers correcting me on where the moon actually was. Even though I do understand the difference between signs and constellations, it's just that I use the constellation guys. So you can still watch me, you can still get my energy, but you know, feel free to correct me. I do understand the difference. Um, I was thinking, after we did our roundtable last week, I was wondering, should I do an eclipse video for you guys? There's so much eclipse information out there. A lot of astrologers are covering it. A lot of conspiracy theorists are covering it. A lot of spiritual people are covering it. There's a lot of different sources for you to go to get information about the eclipse. I've done several readings for individuals on how the eclipse is going to individually affect them. But you know what I'm discovering is that we really can't know how this is going to go. What is it going to do to us as a collective? What is it going to do to us as an individual? Some people are going so far as to say that they're not even going to go outside and look at it. And I just want you guys to kind of take a step back for a second, whether you believe that we're, on a flat earth, in a simulation, or we truly are entrenched in this beautiful divine cosmos. What's about to happen on Monday is the most amazing astronomical event. We don't have to be afraid of it. We know exactly what's going to happen. The moon is going to move in between the earth and the sun. Both the sun and moon are going to be conjunct the moon's lunar node. And that's just where the moon's ecliptic and the solar system ecliptic just kind of crosses each other. Are these points important? Sure they are. In astrology, they're points of destiny. And we've looked at the charts. We've said, okay, one's in Pisces in the constellation, guys, and the other one is in Virgo in the constellation. So we have this polar opposite of this dreamy Pisces energy and the energy of Virgo, which is energy turning into matter, remembering where we came from and then letting go of all that is holding us back. When we look at the sky, it's going to be Earth, Moon, Sun, and then everything else. And if you want to deep dive and read, I want you guys to check out the roundtable that we did last Friday. It was fantastic. It's an hour and a half. Yes, it is long. Everyone kind of talks a little bit differently. So if you're used to the way that I speak and the way that I present, you might have to kind of listen to that. You can always speed up the video if someone's moving too slowly, or slow it down if they're moving too quickly. But there's so much information in that video. And I feel like we really took a very positive stance on this eclipse. And that's what I'm seeing as well. I kind of see it as a portal, an opportunity for us to let go, to be one with spirit. Don't forget, it's also a new moon. It's a time to set intentions. And the intentions that you set can be so incredibly powerful during a new moon. And also, don't forget, guys, that life will go on after this new moon, okay? It might be a little bit different, but it's still going to be good. It's still going to be life. So I wanted to maybe share with you a little bit of astrology for the week to follow. Okay, there's a lot of nice energy that's following this eclipse. And as we come through this portal of energy, as we have the opportunity to set new intentions for how our individual lives go and how our collective lives go, I just want you to see that. I want you to witness that with me as well. And then at the end of this video, please stick around, because I have provided you with an intention setting meditation that I think you'll really like. It's about 10 or 11 minutes. So go ahead and check that out. I'm not doing any more eclipse readings. I've closed that offer out. I am going to be spending the weekend in the hills, the foothills, or the hill country of Texas, between San Antonio and Austin, through where the path of totality will be. I will be back home on Tuesday, and we'll get back to work. We'll start looking at the energies. We'll look at the next full moon. We'll look at Venus through Aries. We'll look at Sun through Aries. It's going to be a really, really fantastic time. Okay. So, I just wanted to send you guys a message of love and peace, before this eclipse, and I wanted you to have this meditation. The background of it was I got up and I was going to do my last few readings for this eclipse, and I just felt so inspired. It's almost like spirit came to me. I had the ringing ears, and it was very quiet and peaceful. After the sun rose this morning, and I didn't even write anything down. I just came in here and I recorded this meditation for you guys. So I want you to check it out. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go into Prometheus here, and we're going to just look at this time map. Okay. This is from the eclipse to the following Monday. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Okay. And everything's conjunct. Everything's conjunct. You've seen the chart, okay? I've showed you this chart before. So most of the week is going to be taken up by Mercury going retrograde. And what's going to happen right around here when the Sun and Mercury are conjunct once again is the height of Mercury retrograde. This is where the downloads from Mercury are going to be the most intense. Okay, if you guys want to really learn about Mercury's cycle, learn about Mercury retrograde, how to work with it, how to dispel any fear around Mercury retrograde, I highly recommend that you check out the link that I'm going to put in the description to take that seminar that I did last Wednesday. All right, it's going to be fantastic. You'll just be amazed at how Mercury actually works. So this will be the height of it. And then right around the 25th, Mercury will go direct again. But we're going to have the height of Mercury retrograde right here. So hang in there, okay? You also have Saturn and Mars conjunct. So this is an energy of a controlled release, a controlled burn, a reliable burn, a steady burn. Okay, so all of that heightened energy that you're feeling around the eclipse, this is where the manifestation and the inspired action energy come together. And it comes together as Sun and Mercury come together. So be very mindful of your thoughts around this time frame, okay? Because you're going to be able to manifest very quickly. When Saturn is mastered and when Mars is mastered, you can manifest anything. And then when you have Mercury and Sun conjunct, the mind is very connected to the spirit world and the external world. So keep those thoughts high and positive during the next week or so. Okay, then Mercury is going to swing past Chiron, swing past the nodes again, and then by the 10 days later, we'll do a kind of a loop around the nodes where the eclipse occurred. And then we finally, at the end of this, get the perfection of Jupiter and Uranus coming together at the very tail end of Aries, bringing through that energy of the self, the expansion of the self, the unique and individual metamorphosis that's happening for all of us at an individual level. All right, so let me put this down and let's just take a look at this chart day by day as well. So we're going to back it up a few days to the day of the eclipse. Here it is. All right, so there's the new moon. This is not quite exactly the moment of the eclipse. Let's go back a few hours. It's around noon on my time. So this will be right around there, okay? Right in the path of totality, that's where we're going to experience it. We've got Pluto sextiling Venus, so that is just the power of creation. This is an obsession with creation. Capricorn is the energy where Pluto is right now. Sorry, tropical. It's not in the constellation of Aquarius. I recognize that it is in the sign of Aquarius, but it is actually in the constellation of Capricorn. And what does that mean? What does that mean in general? So you have Sagittarius. This is where Pluto has been the last 20 years. And I don't know about you guys, but I've been going through a tremendous change, a profound change in what I believe, what my beliefs are, if they're authentic to me, if they're really what I believe. And now that those beliefs have been changed, now that my perspectives have changed, Pluto is now moving into Capricorn. And so what necessarily needs to happen, because perspective and beliefs have changed, structures that used to be surrounded and encasing those prior beliefs will now dissolve away. They have to, because they're no longer authentic to the beliefs that we all currently have now. So things like school, government, religious structures, all of those things, if they're not authentically connected to the deep beliefs that we've profoundly discovered as Pluto has been traveling through Sagittarius, they will necessarily dissolve away. And it's okay. It's going to be okay. Then we have this Jupiter and Uranus conjunction right here. They're about to move into Taurus and manifest and ground the energies of that metamorphosis that we all have been going through, that new beginning that Aries so beautifully expresses for us. Mercury is retrograde. It's going to move past, it's going to switch places with the sun here in a few days. This is the week. Let's do this. So here it is, right on the 10th and the 11th. You have Mercury, Sun, Chiron in the North Node. Mercury switching places with the sun. That's the peak of the retrograde transit for Mercury. But he doesn't go far. He's going to go right up to the node and then switch places with Venus. And then he's going to turn back around again towards the end of the month. And on the 23rd, we're going to have that full moon. So don't worry, guys. I have plenty of astrology content for you in the coming weeks and months. So don't despair. This eclipse is not the end of the world. It is just a portal. It is just a transition, an inflection point in our collective energies. And because it's a new moon, we have the opportunity to set some very profound personal and collective intentions. And so that's what I'd like to do for you. So stick around. And I'm going to get that meditation up and running for you. Before I do that, just a couple of things. Please join the Fellowship of 13 Signs. I'm thinking that my next class will probably be on Pluto. I am diving deep into this book by Stephen Forrester. He's kind of wordy in this book, but he does make some very, very wonderful points about Pluto and how we can use Pluto for our own spiritual evolution and development. So I'd like to kind of get that out for you guys as well. And so that's the Fellowship for 13 Signs. And then some really magical things are going to be happening for me and what I want to offer to you guys as well. So check out drdanny.com, check out learn.drdanny.com, join the Fellowship of 13 Signs. Please like this video if you love it and subscribe if you're lurking. Okay, guys? Enjoy the meditation and I'll see you after the eclipse. Take a moment now to relax your body, taking deep breaths in and out. Focusing on the right here and the right now. Letting go of anything that's happened prior to this moment. And letting go of anything that you're about to do. All that matters is this very moment right here and right now that seems to flow from the previous and into the next. Let yourself feel really still and grounded right now. And I want you to imagine the envelope of energy that's around your physical body. The vehicle of spirit, which is a fourth dimensional construct that creates the physical body that you're in right now. This light energy around you is you. It is so powerful. It is so strong. It lets you know what's coming. An awareness of this body, of this energy, as it swirls around you. Just breathe with it. Feel it. I want you to imagine that you are rising above the earth right now, going higher and higher and higher until you can see the entire planet Earth. However it manifests to you, as a globe, as a dome, as a disc. Just see the Earth become higher than the Earth. As you pull yourself away from Earth, any anything that's holding you down here, just let that go. Release that. Like a balloon rising in the sky. Just let those ropes go. Let them dissolve, let them dissipate. And as these strands of energy become thinner and thinner and thinner, pull the energy back to yourself. Let yourself become encased, enswirled, enraptured in your own light and energy. That is you, that is a gift from the divine cosmos. It swirls around you. It starts in your heart center. It's a toroidal field or the shape of an apple. You are the singularity of creation. And as you look back at the earth, notice the light grid. Notice the energetic grid surrounding planet Earth. This is what we came here to activate. With our own divine energy. We don't need to take from it, but we can give to it. Because we have an unlimited source of power. And that is the spirit. There are places in this grid that need our help. And you might notice that. You might see dark spots. You might see places where this grid is disconnected. These are not actual physical places in time or space. These are energetic gaps. Taking a deep breath in. See where those gaps are. Surrounding yourself with ever more brighter light and protection and awesome power. Descend back down into this earth grid. Landing like a shooting star on the surface. And as you do, your light fills those empty spaces. Connects with other lights around you. Energizes and empowers this earth grid. We are bringing here an age of peace, an age of enlightenment, an age of technological advancement that requires spiritual responsibility. We can carry the souls on earth to a place where they no longer need to worry about hunger, shelter, clothing, but where they too can truly express their divine light. We are not here to release them from their lessons. We are here to show them the result of learning their lessons and embodying their true power. And together, as we move through this portal of the eclipse, it's a clean slate. It's a new time. There's no need for anxiety. It's a time to stand in our power, to shine our light, to be an example. And to show humanity what their true potential is. Starseeds and light workers, continue to shine. Continue to bring peace to the earth. Continue to be an example. Stay here a few minutes more, feeling the unity of our light grid as we expand through this realm. Holding the light, holding the space, becoming and allowing. Coming back to your physical awareness. Settling into your physical space. Stretching your fingers and toes and legs and arms and back. Come back into the right here and the right now.